Now it's on. Whoa. Okay, welcome to our, I have no idea what annual recorder concert. I know I did it when I was their age, so it's at least that old, and I'll let you guess how many years that is. One of my favorite concerts, I know a lot of people cringe, they're like, ooh, the recorder concert, recorders, but they can sound really good, and you should be very proud of what they've accomplished in a short amount of time. So we will get this started with our 5th grade recorders. Before we begin, one of my favorite quotes. Every musician was once a beginner. Up there, behind me, even these guys down here, they were all beginners at one point. And I'll leave it there.
Good evening, everybody. This is one of those concerts. Usually the directors talk to the audience and that, but we turn all of our attention to these wonderful fifth graders up in the choir loft because we hope. It is our hope. It is our hope that they will become our future band students, middle school and at the high school, and again keep carrying on the tradition of excellence that we've had in music here in Geneseo for many years. So fifth graders, I know that you've had people come to visit you and do demonstrations, but you may not have met me. My name is Mr. Versluis, and I teach now here at the high school. And I get to work with these students on a daily basis. This is the high school honors band. And believe it or not, these students not that long ago were sitting in those very seats that you all are sitting in. So think about that when you hear these guys play. Think about this could be you in a few years. Okay? So we're going to go through the woodwind section, and they've worked up some music to demonstrate for you. So I don't know what you heard before, how they played, but you might also see some new instruments that are down here. You have the best view in the house for seeing what's going on stage. So first, we're going to start with the flute, which is very close to the recorder. Okay? And these flute players are going to play something for you. The flute is unique because it doesn't use a reed or anything to help make vibrations. It literally just the air and their fingers on the keys. Next, we're going to go to the double reeds. Anybody know a double reed instrument before I say one? Anybody up there, 5th graders? Anybody know? Yes. Can you name an instrument? Do you think? Close. Kind of looks like a clarinet. Yes. Right here in the front. I'm sorry, I don't know your names. Not the tuba. Yes. Bassoon, yes. So I've got a hat for you, a T-Sog hat. Okay. So we're going to start, she said bassoon, but we're going to start with a smaller member in the double reed, which is the oboe. Okay? All right. And then the next double reed instrument, like you said, is the bassoon. Yeah. Okay, now we're going to go get away from the double reeds and we're going to go to a single reed instrument. It just means they use one piece of wood that vibrates to help create the sound that goes through the instrument. Okay? The first of the single reeds is the clarinet. And we also have here the bass clarinet, which is a little bit bigger. Okay? We're going to play something for you. And just so you can get a sense of what it sounds like, we're going to have the bass clarinet just demonstrate something real short too. All right. And then another member of the single reed family is the saxophone. And first we're going to show the alto sax. Okay, and then we have the tenor sax, gets a little bigger. And then we have the bari sax. Oh yeah. And they're going to play something all together. Parents, if you... Parents, if you don't want to hear that every minute of the day, don't have them select the saxophone. Just kidding, just kidding. We're going to play a tune for you. Now, this is the whole band together, and then we'll come back and do some more demonstration. This is called At a Dixieland Jazz Funeral. What'd you think of that tune? Yeah, good? Okay, now we're going to move to the brass family, which means that all of the instruments you're about to hear are made out of brass. Okay, they're made out of metal. Yes, the saxophone is made out of metal, but it takes a reed to play it. Okay? So the first instrument we're going to have for you is one of the smaller instruments in the brass family, and it's the trumpet. Trumpets? And they've got a special little tune for you. next we're going to go a little longer. And this instrument is extremely unique because it's the only brass instrument that is played with the left hand. And the right hand goes in the bell, and it's called the French horn. Yeah. And they're going to play something for you. Any of you know what movie that's from? It's got a character with the name Luke Skywalker in it. Anybody know? Anybody? Yes? Star Wars, yes. We've got a shirt for you. Okay, next instrument is another unique instrument because it doesn't have any valves to play it. It has a long slide, and it's called the trombone. I've never heard that song in my life. Next we have kind of the baby of the two bigger instruments, and this is called, some people will call them a baritone, some call them a euphonium, but this is what a baritone or euphonium looks like. All right, kind of looks like a baby tuba. And last, but certainly not least, we have the biggest member of the brass family, which is called the tuba. You also saw them in that last song. They were playing what's called a sousaphone. Those are used for either pep band or marching band. But they're going to play their concert tubas. So as you get older, you'll notice that the music that you were playing was a little bit shorter, right? And then the 6th grade band played, and they played a little bit longer music. Now we're going to play a concert band piece. This is called Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. It's from the movie Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. And it's a little bit longer than the last tune that we played. We hope you enjoy it. And last but not least, our last group of instruments that's possible is the percussion section. And you can see that there are lots of different things that they're playing back there. So it's not just we're playing drums. We're not just playing drum set. There's mallets, there's chimes, there's just endless possibilities. So they have worked up something for you. We've got one last tune. We hope that you will be sitting here in the near future, playing an instrument of your choosing. And thank you so much for being such a great audience. We're going to have some fun now, if that's all right. You guys like to have fun? All right, here we go. Thank you, parents, for coming out this evening.
it's possible. Beach balls, good idea. I don't want to take too much more of your time, but I do want to talk to you a little bit about beginning band. I've already been to the schools and talked to a lot of your kids, so they know. I've actually already heard from a couple kids that weren't going to do band. Their parents have emailed me, and now they want to because they saw some of these guys looking like they had fun doing it. And it is supposed to be fun. I will say, 6th, 7th, sometimes 8th grade are like their hardest years of band because they're learning their instruments. But if they just keep going, then they get to the high school honors band, and it's just awesome. But they have to get there. So what I told the 5th graders is I encourage them, if they're even a little bit on the fence about band, just to try it. Because you don't know if you're going to love something unless you try it, right? And then, hey, after a year, they can decide this is not for me, and that's okay. But I'd love to get them into these seats for next year. 6th graders, raise your hand if you are actually stand up if you're in band and choir. So a good chunk. So you can do both at the middle school. Miss Crofton, I share you. You can sit down. 6th graders, stand up and wait till I stop talking. If you're involved in an activity outside of music, like sports, scouts, dance, anything like that outside of school, stand up. Currently. So yes, you can do band and do sports. You can do band and dance. It is possible. It takes some time management, of course, but yes, you can do it. So again, I encourage you to bring your kids to instrument test drives tomorrow and Wednesday and give it a try. All the information should be on your program, and then I will be sending out another email probably tomorrow morning. I do have Steve Smelser here from Sweetwater Music, who we deal with for instrument rentals. He's going to talk very briefly about how that works.
Thank you, Mrs. Hawkins. Only going to take just a couple of minutes to talk about our rental program. As beginners starting out, typically you don't have an instrument, so whatever the children decide to try out tomorrow and Wednesday, and you want to rent an instrument, that's the program we have for you. We have what we call a rent-to-own program, which simply means that while you're making monthly payments, the payments automatically go towards the purchase of the instrument down the road. You have several different options with that. You can continue monthly until the instrument's paid off. You can return the instrument at any time if it's not working out. You can pay off the balance in full at any time with a 25% discount off the outstanding balance. We have student instruments when you start, and we also have intermediate instruments. So a year or two down the road, if your child's ready for a step-up level instrument, all of your credit you've accumulated can also transfer over to that instrument as well. We do everything with FedEx, so the instruments, after you sign up, we're going to ship them right to your house right before the start of summer band, along with all of your supplies that you'll need for beginning band. We also have what we call IPP, Instrument Protection Package. It covers the instrument in case it needs any repairs. It's covered if it's stolen or damaged beyond repair. We send everything to you via FedEx. Shipping is always free. When you go to the website and sign up, and out in the lobby, we have the rental flyers that has the QR code on it. Make sure you're picking Geneseo Middle School, not your 5th grade school, but middle school for next year. After you select your instrument, you're going to see a page that has all the, what we call recommended supplies, but they are the required supplies for beginning band. A method book, if you're a reed player, a box of reeds, music stand, all the supplies that Mrs. Hawkins wants your children to have. That's basically it. I'll be out in the lobby if you have any questions. Looking forward to seeing you Tuesday and Wednesday after school. Thank you.
And he will be putting the sign-up sheets for instrument test drive for Tuesday and Wednesday out in the lobby on 2 separate tables. There'll be 2 signs that say which day you're signing up for immediately after the concert. We have one more piece for you. This is our combined 5th and 6th grade recorders and beginning band. Thank you for being here tonight. The weather cooperated, so I look forward to meeting a lot of you tomorrow and Wednesday. Thank you.